Howdy doody, besties. Welcome to another episode of My Emotional Support Besties. I'm checking in here with my bestie.
And I'm checking in here with my bestie, Tori.
How the hell is ya?
I'm tired.
She's tired.
I feel as though today I understand I'm deficient in vitamin D.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
get that. Yeah, I've been skimping on the vitamins the last couple of days, and I'm realizing I think you have a great point.
I need to start taking my D with K. Oh. It's the vitamin.
She's going in a K-hole.
Oh. We are joined with little baby Ruby right here, and
She's recovering.
I'm just gonna
Oh, she's shaking.
She's
scared.
start us off with the most pressing matter of this past week, which was that this sweet baby girl came down with pink eye.
Oh,
And it was so sad. We will
This
insert a
girl.
photo here.
mm-hmm.
Can you believe how sad that looks?
It might be also, though, the cutest picture I've ever seen. It did bring me to tears.
What happened was I woke up and, you know, the dogs were all happy. I woke up another day and we went downstairs, did our usual morning routine. I started making my matcha and Ruby looks over at me and she looks up and she's just like smiling so strong with her eyes closed, just yay. And I was like, oh my God, look at my happy girl. She's so happy.
Girl.
And I go, what's wrong with you? Open your eyes. Open your eyes. And she was just squinting, especially her left eye.
She looked high.
She really looked high. Then I had a little morning dip in the hot tub. And the dogs like to stay outside with me while I'm in the hot tub. And they come over to the stairs and they look at me and I pet them and stuff. And she comes over and I'm like, oh, no. Okay, girl, open your eyes. Open them, please. And she wouldn't. So
She couldn't.
we got a rushed appointment at the vet. Shout out to our vet. And they numbed her eyes, put a little green juice in her eyes, and
Ooh, spooky.
found out she had conjunctivitis.
Wild. I didn't know that's how they did it for the dogs.
I didn't even know that dogs could get pink eye.
Me either. Never even heard of that.
And we also want to debunk something, which my mother was shocked when we brought this up when we were telling her.
Mhm.
But I feel as though majority of our listeners will understand this. But pink eye doesn't come from farts. Okay? Okay. We were under the impression of the long-standing myth that if somebody like farted on your pillow, it could give you pink eye. Okay?
I mean, I was really buying in on, like, it was poop particles, which to some extent, yes, that is still a way you could get an eye infection.
Bacteria.
But the way that we thought it would be so easily contracted.
Yeah. Because I was like, is Cordy like farting on Ruby? Like,
Oh, the first question I asked was, is she putting her face up to his butthole or something?
yeah. But it can happen from allergies. It can happen from weather changes, and it can happen from them just getting into something out in the backyard. Luckily, so far, she did not pass it to Corduroy. She's
Bless.
been taking the eye drops like a champ, and honestly, I think she's pretty healed.
I'm curious if dog pink eye can be transferred to human pink eye.
I asked.
Uh-huh.
I said, should I be worried?
Because I simply couldn't let them. If she wanted to be in my face, I'd let her be in my face. I can't stop her.
Well, the little dropper thing, it was the same dropper medicine that I used when I, as a human, when I had pink eye.
I would get pink eye for Ruby.
I would absolutely get pink eye for Ruby.
Not
She's
many
worth
people
it.
I would say that about, but
Dogs, all of them. Well,
maybe not
some
all.
of them.
Some select few.
Yeah. So that really took up a lot of mental space for me because my sweet baby angel, it was so sad.
I think it was the final straw last week a little bit.
It was. Yeah. How are you, Tori?
Well, folks, apparently, and this is TMI, but I'm going to share it because we're amongst besties. Apparently, I'm a moon bleeder because guess what brought on my period heading into a new frickin' week, which I didn't need it. My period started.
With the full moon.
With the moon, which felt powerful last night. I can tell you what it didn't feel like this morning. Powerful. It didn't feel good this morning. I can tell you that much. It doesn't feel good right now because I have front and back cramps.
Eee.
And I don't know if you ever get this when your hormones are shifting around. I go through a weird, I think people think that this hasn't not always been the case for me. They're like, you're on your period, you eat a bunch of food. I lose my appetite.
Yeah, because I kind of feel like nauseous.
Yeah, I like have barely wanted to eat. I didn't eat breakfast.
It's right before my period that I'm ravenous.
1,000% PMS. I'm like, give me carbs. And then by like the third day of my period, the hormones are still running rampant, but the nausea's gone. And then I really want cake.
Cake? That's
Cake is always the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so I may need cake tomorrow or the next day.
You should get the New Seasons one that we love.
Oh my God, that's a great idea. That's a really
Actually,
good
that's
idea,
like such a good idea.
I should treat myself.
Now I'm thinking about, if you get it, can you give me a slice?
Yes, you got it. Yeah, so that's where we're at. So today she was a rough one, and I feel as though I was running at very small fraction of brain capacity.
It's okay.
For the majority of the day, but we survived it, and I made it out of work unscathed for the most part, and I'm still here. So you know what?
I'm still breathing.
I'll count that as a win. Last week was rough with our luteal and the state of the country, and a lot was happening that was making us cry and sad.
And still happening.
Yep, and still happening.
And we're still in our feels
Mhm.
and scared and feeling that.
But I think especially last week, it was like a slam. I felt like I couldn't come out of the hole.
And Ruby got pink eye.
Yep.
And
Yep.
it just, you
Yes.
lost it.
I lost it a little bit. Read through a cute tantrum. Honestly, I loved it. It was fun to witness. And I think I would like to encourage everybody right now, PSA, regardless of menstruating or not. If you are feeling a surge of emotions, especially right now with everything happening and you're feeling out of control, lay on the ground, lay on the couch, flail your limbs around. Obviously, make sure nobody's going to be impacted. Be safe. And just let it out.
A girl had to do what a girl had to do.
Yep.
I had to physically throw a tantrum because I was just not feeling myself. But then something magical happened. One, we watched Traitors.
Yep.
And two, we watched Best in Show in
my
honor
God.
of Catherine O'Hara. And boy, Tori and I, we've been missing out. That's our new favorite movie.
I think I feel seen.
Yes.
It felt like our humor in a movie.
Yep.
Which also feels validated. It's also funny, though, because I'm like, I bet, obviously, we're not the only ones that were influenced by the acting in that movie and the way that Chris Guest does his movies. But it's obviously flown into the culture that's, like, inspired our humor.
Oh, yeah.
So much. So it was fun to almost go back to, like, the crux of, like, what probably started it. And now I really want to watch old episodes of SCTV because all those people were on it.
Wait, what's that?
It's the like basically Canadian SNL.
Oh
where
my
like
gosh.
that
What's
whole
that stand?
group got started for.
What's that stand for?
Something Canadian TV.
Oh, like
Saturday Canadian TV, I think.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, I'd like to watch it. I've always heard about it when I've heard like Martin Short get interviewed, John Candy stuff, Eugene Levy, Catherine O'Hara, that whole R.I.P.
I cannot believe that Catherine O'Hara.
My sister broke that news to me.
You broke the news to me.
And then I had to tell somebody else. So then I told you and Nicole. And
which honestly felt a little bit odd because normally it's Nicole breaking news to us.
I know. And this week it was Hallie.
You. Well, Hallie than you.
Yeah, so that was a sucker punch. But I feel like watching that it perfectly encapsulated her and everything that is funny and perfect about her and all of her friends. Clearly, I mean, her and Eugene Levy have been working together for like 40 something years. His tribute to her was very sweet. I loved Schitt's Creek. I don't think she touched anything that wasn't magical. Home Alone.
Beetlejuice. She is so perfect in Beetlejuice.
Mm-hmm.
In the second one too. I love her in the second one.
She can play anything. That's the thing too. She's the perfect like true comedian where she can shapeshift
Yeah.
for the laugh.
I loved her.
Yep.
Well, and love her.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so shout out to Catherine O'Hara.
And that movie was just so great. And now we're going to watch all of them, and we cannot wait.
Yeah, Waiting for Guffman, and then there was another one I didn't even know about. The one that we watched the trailer for that's like a band documentary or something.
Yeah.
But it's so, I love the fact too that it was all these, I feel like the comedy is really well done too, because these people were probably so comfortable with each other because they just kept doing projects together. So it was like, that they were just felt their peak comfort on set to improv that well.
So beautiful.
I loved it. It was so good. So I recommend that to anyone who has never watched it. And if you have watched it, watch it again. Worth it. I would like to watch it all the time.
I agree. And I want to make a movie like that.
Yep. I think it's like the straight man humor of just like pure confidence in what they're saying, which is a bizarre thing, but it's their reality. The juxtaposition, I think, between the chaos of what they're saying and just their seriousness, so funny.
So good.
It was really good, but also it makes me kind of want to go to a dog show because I kind of want to see what people are like there.
And also to see the dogs. Why do I
cute.
have this feeling about dogs that compete in dog shows? Why do I feel like they'd be like, I'm better than your dog?
Yeah, like there would be an air of superiority.
Yeah, like I almost would be like, I don't really want to pet that dog.
Yeah, they
Like-
feel off limits, like they're like a zoo animal or
Almost
something.
like it'd be like, I'm better than you, Reed. And
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, I'm sorry.
It feels like in the hierarchy of living beings, for some reason, show
There's a-
dogs above humans.
There's a caste system.
Yeah.
And it's show dogs, everybody else beneath it.
Correct. They're the top of the food chain.
I mean,
Okay, what were those terriers called?
Norfolk.
Yeah, so cute.
I want one.
They're like a true sausage. They're just like bloop,
They're dense.
or potato.
And like, I just love how compact they are.
So cute.
Because like, if we compare that to a Yorkie,
Mm-hmm.
a Yorkie is too fragile.
Agreed.
I want it to be, I like a dense dog.
I want to be thick.
I want a thick, dense dog, but I want it to be short.
Mm-hmm.
And I like when a head is like it goes with the body. Do you know what I mean?
1,000%.
I don't want the head to be too little.
Yeah.
Is her head's like a little. It's a little bit little. But
But it's perfect.
she's
for her
dense
little
and she's
body.
perfect. And she's docile, guys. If anybody says anything rude about Ruby,
You better watch yourself.
she's
the best
Make
in
you
show.
wish you didn't.
She's the best in our show right now. Look at her.
And Cordy
He's
slithered under the chair. I'm surprised because at this point I thought he was too large to get under these chairs, but no, he proved us wrong.
He can fit in compact spaces. Yesterday, Reed came downstairs to show me her fit because she had an improv show, which I do want to talk about that next. And all day we were doing something else. We also need to talk about that.
Correct.
But we were trying to figure out what she was going to wear. We stopped at Old Navy. Nothing was good. She was like, okay, I got to figure out what I'm going to wear. So she comes down. I was wearing 0 pants because I was in the middle of getting ready. I was Winnie the Poohing it. We're standing there. Cordy came down with her. He was being so cute. He didn't want to go back upstairs. He was like, I'm going to hang out with you. And usually he's like, he'll come check on me. But then he's like, I'm going to go back upstairs. So I got to see what's happening in the neighborhood. You know, I have to do my watch.
Oh yeah.
He wanted to hang, which was
Wow.
really cute. I was like, go upstairs, buddy. Where's your mom? And he was just sitting there looking at me like, hello? Anyways, he came and sat with me while I was getting ready. He curled up, just fell asleep next to me. But then I pulled out my curling hair. My curling hair? Hello? My curling wand. Nope. Booked it out of there. Went to
He
my
doesn't
bedroom.
like it.
I think he associates it with the hair dryer.
Mm-hmm.
But he was so quiet. He didn't like go to the door like, please let me out of here. He was like, okay. So they like to hide under my bed. I have a lot of stuff under there. That's what I use for storage. 10 minutes later, finished doing my hair. I go over and I'm like, Corduroy? Cordy, where are you? I'm like, Bean? Hello? And I'm like looking around and I'm like, I feel crazy because where could he have gone?
Yeah.
Because he didn't go past me to go to the other part of the apartment. So he has to be in the bedroom. I don't know where he is. Looking around, I turn the lights on and I crawl down to the ground, pull the bed skirt up. He had crawled his way to the middle of the bed, like behind boxes. And I don't know if he got stuck there, But it was so funny because I opened it. I pull a box back and he's just there, like his little face. Like, hello. I pull it out. He comes out and just like, what? Sits there, is licking me like, huh?
I was just
asleep.
hanging out.
Yeah, I was asleep in there. So he went through the maze. He found his own labyrinth. He made his way. He felt safe. Love that for him. But he's never made me feel more insane. Because I literally thought I thought he didn't make any noise either. When I was calling him. Nothing. He gave me nothing. I thought he vanished into thin air.
You know what? That's something Ruby did to me the other day because I had the dogs downstairs and I don't know how she got past me. I had her and he was upstairs. I knew Cordy was upstairs with John. This was during the workday. Cordy was upstairs with John. I was downstairs with Ruby and I had just given her a TREAT for going potty. And I turned and then I looked and I couldn't find her anywhere. And
spooky.
The gate was closed. Like I had just the baby gate. And so I was yelling, Ruby, Ruby, where are you, girl? Looking everywhere downstairs. And then I hear John mute his call, come over and go, she's up here in my office. I don't know how.
She slithered in so quick.
She like somehow passed through the baby gate and got up there.
Well, she is a little Houdini.
She is.
She's a mischievous one,
but
and you never know it.
We need to talk about what we did yesterday.
We had a big day. It was busy, busy, busy.
We went on an adventure.
We did. I made Reed wake up early on a Sunday, and we ventured for a very fun event, which was, finally, my color analysis. Let me tell you, I've never felt so extra and so happy about it.
It was like
it was
really,
crazy.
Really cool. And I'm seeing it.
Yep. I'm glad I brought someone to witness it.
Yeah. No, I am absolutely.
Because the thing is, too, I was kind of overwhelmed. So it's nice that someone else was there because I was like, what in the actual hell just happened? It was magic.
Maybe for those of you who are listening who are like, what is a color analysis?
We should explain
You
that.
know how like people, you've probably seen it online, but it's like you could be an autumn, a spring, a summer, a winter. And it's like the color palettes that you look best in. And it's not just like, oh, this color washes me out. No. There are colors that just bring out the life in you.
Yeah.
And Tori found out hers.
Yep. So it starts with, which this is already a journey I feel like I was on too. And every person that likes to wear face makeup, you need to, if at bare minimum, figure out if, and you'll know about this, okay, if you're trying to buy face makeup. Warm, cool, or neutral. I don't know who in particular is landing in the neutral, but you know.
Did she do neutral?
Nope.
I don't.
Not
I
that
feel
I
like it's
know
just
of.
warm or cool.
Yeah, but you can buy makeup in neutral. I don't know what that's about.
Oh, I
that's
see.
That's for another day, I guess. Or we don't need to know.
We don't need to know.
Because it doesn't pertain to me.
Nope, we don't need
because
to know.
I'm a cool. Okay? I had figured this out a few months ago. What happens is you have undertones in your skin. So my undertones are pink. People that have warm undertones, theirs leans more yellow. Every time I put warm tones things on, which like we all probably made the mistake of buying too orange of face makeup, right? At some point, anything, even if it's the lightest shade, it will show up orangey yellow on my skin. It looks gross. So I finally narrowed down to the shades that work for me in a cool tone. And yes, they're usually the absolute lightest option there is.
What was the one?
I'm pale.
Alabaster.
Yeah, it's usually like alabaster, marshmallow,
white ghost.
Arctic. There's just so many things that it's like you are white. Okay, I'm leaning into it, you know? So I think frankly the coolest part of the whole thing was the makeup. But to back up, there are 2 cool seasons and 2 warm seasons. The warm seasons, which is where we're more than 100% certain is where Reed's living.
More than 100%.
Yeah, like there's zero doubt. She's either an autumn or a spring. I don't think natural redheads, I think it'd be hard to even be in the other camps.
Yeah, if she tells me I'm like a winter,
I'd be shook.
I guess I would dye my hair black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's winter and summer, and those are our cool tones. I am summer. We already knew I probably was winter or summer. Most of us were leaning towards summer, but then I was like, I don't know, because I feel like maybe some of these more vibrant colors in the winter are me. Okay. So we already knew I was probably going to land in there. I will tell you, when she first started doing the swatches, so she does like these bibs that are colors, and basically that helps determine, she watches your skin coloring, what happens to your face, not like your facial expression, but basically just like your skin reaction. Basically, do you look really yourself and natural and alive and glowing, or is it doing something funky?
Yeah, which was crazy for Tori, because while she was trying to figure out the cool or warm, anytime it was warm tone, her face looked like splotchy. Like your face looked splotchy with it.
It was like almost with like, it would pull red and stuff out in weird spots in my face, and then she would go back to a cool tone and none of that was there.
No, it was like it made it all even.
And it would be like 2 seconds. It's not like it was like, oh, time to adjust.
It was
so weird.
Wild.
It was crazy.
Color theory, be wild.
Yeah. So then, but I was like, if she tells me, because for a while she was like, I can't really tell. I'm having a little trouble. Like, I think I know where I'm leaning. And I was like, if this woman tells me warm tone, immediately I'm going to be like, she's a fraud.
I know. I was
like, nope.
I was standing behind Tori watching the woman do it so I could look in the mirror. And I'm like, that girl's cool.
Yep.
She's cool.
And then it was like, she did them quickly. She said, usually that helps if you do it quick because you can really catch it. She was like, yep, absolutely cool. So she goes, okay, so now we've narrowed it down. You're a winter or a summer. And I said, perfect. That's exactly where I figured I'd land. And also, shout out to my grandmother. She is a true summer. So we're 2 peas in a pod. Okay. She early invested in the 80s when color analysis first came out. And she's, for my whole life, shopped according to her colors. And you know what? It works for her. And it helps her shop because she knows exactly what color she's going for. We love it. Anyways, so I was like, this feels familiar. I kind of know already the colors. So then we did basically the bibs then of similar colors of the winter and summer. But the thing that is different, summer is soft. Not muted, but soft. Think like some pastels. Everything's kind of pink.
Like they're kind of dusty.
Yeah.
And more almost like a gray tone to them.
Yeah. So everything, I think the words are soft, pink, red point, because majority of the different shades of red actually live in summer, which was fascinating. She was talking about that, but there's a lot of red points in summer. And I don't remember what the last one was. Anyways, did that. It was wild when she was doing this because it was almost like immediate. You could tell it was summer. I mean, I didn't know that because I didn't know the different swatches were, but I was like, truly you could tell the difference.
I did, because while she was doing it, I was looking at the
wheel.
There was a wheel of the colors.
But it was fascinating because she would like put one down that would be like the winter, which would be a lot more vibrant hue of a blue.
They're higher contrast.
Yes. And then she would put a more muted blue. And that's when, same thing. Really, you could see it. It was
wild.
The splotchiness, the darkness under my eyes. So weird. So yeah, then we landed in the summer.
It was so cool.
So we knew it was summer.
And also based on if you were an autumn or a spring or the winter or summer, the winter and summer you wear silver, and the autumn and the spring you wear gold.
Which wasn't my favorite thing to hear because I prefer gold jewelry. Also, it's funny because I'm acting like I'm going to go to jail if I don't switch it.
I'm about to lock you up.
Yep.
I see you've got gold rings on. You're going straight to jail.
Correct. So apparently I need to slowly move myself towards silver just to see the difference because I don't really wear it. Yeah, so do that. And then makeup, which is kind of the thing I was most excited about because I think, God, it is so hard to figure out makeup and the amount of money that I have wasted.
Oh my gosh, right?
Because I buy shit and I go, sure, maybe, hate it. And now I feel like I have understanding as to why. I feel like there's certain things maybe I shouldn't share because she's like, proprietary information, which I fully respect. Anyways, we matched my foundation. That was crazy because she put 3 on that were basically they all were in summer palette. Some of them, you could fully still see the streak on my skin. The one that we landed on completely disappeared.
You couldn't see it.
Fully blended. Wild. And then we did lips.
Well, and the blush.
And the blush.
The
I'm
blush
wearing the blush right
literally
now.
matched the rosiness of her cheeks.
Also, apparently you're supposed to apply blush up to down. So you're supposed to draw basically where your natural blush isn't into your natural blush.
And that there was supposed to be more blush at the top
Yeah.
and less at the front because we naturally get redder at the front.
Crazy.
I don't know. That was wild.
And then the eyebrows.
Yeah.
When I had the right colors on, my eyebrows tend to pull like kind of a taupey color. But I think that's only when I'm wearing the wrong colors.
Mm-hmm.
Because then when I had the right like dusty white color, this soft white on, so it was the right cool tones plus the rest of the makeup, I was like, oh, my eyebrows look brown like my natural hair color.
Yeah. And it was so interesting because learning the high contrast thing.
Mm-hmm.
So winter, they do high contrast. So like there's a lot more like stark and shapes and like shadow and stuff. The summer is all about soft. And so it was interesting because it was like the eyebrows, it was like having them soft and fluffy. It was like, whoa.
Yeah. I think it's going to be really interesting for me to get used to because I tend to prefer a bolder look. So apparently 2026 is the year I lean into my softness. But that's fascinating. Also put a little gray in my eyebrows, which
that was
thought
weird
it was
too.
going to be a weird thing that never would work. No, thank you. Anti what I want. And it looked so good. So that was fascinating. And then we did lip colors, which was fun. So I got a really good red and two. So I also realized matte does not work well on my skin.
No,
it
because
doesn't
it
look good.
soft,
I need
dewy.
something dewy, which is already how I had been moving towards my makeup anyway. So there we go. Already knew it before I even knew it. We did a red lipstick, a pink lipstick, and then we did a lip gloss that complemented both. So if I wanted to add even more shimmer and dewiness, they blended well, which was really fun. And then she made a great point too. We went through all the colors. She talked about too, like the lipstick or colors on your face you can combine with certain colors, but you can't combine with others. The pink lipsticks tend to go with a lot more. The red, you really got to be careful about which ones you wear it with.
It was fascinating. We learned so much.
Yep. And shout out to my hairdresser. We already were doing the right thing. We're already cool toning my hair. And she said, honestly, you could keep doing this. But I do think I'm going to do something a little more fun when I get my hair done next week. Because why the hell not?
I'm excited. Oh, I booked a hair appointment for me too.
Yes. Anyways.
It was so cool, guys. Like literally watching it, I was like, this is witchcraft.
I think it's the gift that's going to keep on giving to me.
Well, and I really want to do it now. And we will say it's expensive. Okay.
Yeah.
And it was a combined gift for Tori's birthday. All the girlies all went in on it. It was a gift card. So fun. So worth it. I have decided anytime I come across random money, that's going to go into my piggy bank for doing this. And
I love
guess
it.
what?
What?
I thought that thought. I opened my email. And I forgot that I got $100 rebate credit card or debit card from Quantum Fiber Internet because we switched to Quantum Fiber.
Go.
So I have $100 already.
You're a good of your chunk of the way to there.
I'm already putting it in my piggy bank and I can't wait.
Well, I think you absolutely need to do it. I think that it's something. I will say I went on to my Newly last night because don't worry, the UPS person didn't screw me over.
Thank God.
It did make its way back to Newly, so I was able to fill my next month's shipment. I was worried they did something funky because they were kind of scatterbrained when I went to drop it off. Anyways, it's back. It's going to be helpful once I really lock in and remember my shades, but it did make things even more overwhelming trying to order because I really was like, I got to stick to these.
Yeah. Did you look at something and you're like, but that will look good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it limited my searches, which is good, but also limited them, you know?
I know. I think the thing that I'm looking forward to most with it is the makeup part. Understanding the high contrast thing. Because that was really fascinating. And just the top colors. The lipstick,
Mm-hmm.
The top color, like, yeah, I'm
Yeah,
really,
we did. There's things called Better Than Black. So those are
Yeah.
your colors that actually are better. Those are your staple colors, and everybody kind of has different ones based on you. Because that's the other thing too, is you have 36 colors that are within your family, but every single individual person still has their colors that will look the best. Like there was a few she put on me
There
that
was
all
this,
three
like-
of us were like, "Whoa,
the mauve.
beautiful!"
It-
Crazy.
It was wild. You know what? One thing she did too was like she pulled out all these different whites.
Mm-hmm.
And so she had Tori wearing like the right white for her. And I was like, oh, wow, this would be so helpful for somebody who's getting married and like to know what color wedding dress, if you pick a white wedding dress or whatever. And I was thinking, I was like, I had a warm
Mm-hmm.
wedding dress. So
Yep.
I chose right.
That's
You know
right.
what I mean?
I bet the people at the salons too have some awareness
Can
too
kinda tell.
of how the shades show up on people.
Don't
I
go.
mean, they'd be smart too.
They see me and they put me in a stark white,
Yeah.
cool tone one. No.
And then I made a joke to Reed. I said, maybe I couldn't get married
Because she didn't have this information.
because I didn't know. This is see all the
Yeah,
puzzle
like,
pieces
what if-
coming together. I know I have to do a soft pinkish white.
What if
Whoa, Corduroy is under me and he is headbutting my butt.
What if you would have gotten married and you would have done some like high contrast makeup look and wore a warm dress?
I would have hated my pictures.
Oh my God. What
a
would we
waste
do?
of money. I mean, hey, that's the other thing too, is I really do think the older we get and the more we can like afford to invest a little bit in clothing to do like a capsule wardrobe, which is more sustainable than you're not buying a bunch of clothes all the time. Now I know what colors I need to invest in.
There you go, girl.
Another benefit, summer, they can pretty much pull off any color of denim. We love to hear it.
Jealous.
Yeah,
It was so fun. And I'm really glad that I went with you.
thank you for coming. It was very fun. It was a little bit of a drive, but it was worth it. And I loved the girl that did it. And it was very fun. And now I'm going to make everyone go because I think everybody should. If I had all the money in the world, I'd pay for everyone to go.
I would hope you'd pay for other things first before that, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I couldn't say everybody. What I meant was if I had some more money, I'd have my friends go.
You'd pay for all the besties.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So
that's
then
right.
also for my own knowledge, because then like
When you buy them.
gifts, yeah. Yep.
Our old neighbor, he painted the interior of his house or their house in the colors that looked best for his wife. So
If
she was
I-
always in the like complementary colors.
That's the kind of love I'm looking for, and I don't want anything less.
That's unbelievable.
It's really sweet. It's
Yeah.
really thoughtful.
I know.
Yeah, so color analysis, very fascinating. I love that it really truly is a science, okay? And you can try and argue with us, but science is science, people. Okay? It's facts. So we did that, and then we ventured home. We did drink a lot of coffee yesterday
We
because
did.
we needed it.
We were tired.
We came home, we ate our little yummy bowls. Then Reed saw me Winnie the Poohing it. And then she went to her improv showcase.
Yeah.
And it was hilarious. I loved it. I love to go to all of them. They're always fun. But this is particularly fun because I feel like it was like, well, I mean, because everybody there obviously they've been practicing with their
Yeah.
groups. They've really been putting in the time. You guys are really you're trying to get that regular slot. You're trying to perform together. I loved it.
It was fun. It was a really fun night. Shout out to Angels No Wings,
Bada bing, bada
the
boom.
greatest improv group. What up,
You guys
my
were
angels?
really good.
Oh, thank you.
It's the best I've seen you do.
Oh, thank you. It was really fun. And I just have so much fun playing with all the people on our team. It's like,
It's exactly how it should be.
I feel spoiled when we're doing
Mhm.
it. You know, it's just
Mhm.
like we're having a great time and we just want to laugh. We
Mhm.
do this thing that I'm really obsessed with. There's an exercise called bad improv where you just do a montage of like the worst improv ever. You don't say yes and you go out and just say stuff. I always go out and go, Mom, is that you? Things like that.
I love it.
The last time I also went out, I said, 7 years ago, our fathers brought forth to this continent a new nation conceived in liberty and dedicated to this proposition that all men are created equal. Yeah. So that's really, really fun. And also, I am going to change something that I promised you before. I'm going to keep bullying you until you take your class.
Well, your mom started bullying me too.
Yeah, and guess what? Sammy and Lauren and Mackenzie are going to bully you too because they said you were being funny in the audience.
And I was whispering things after they would like wrap a scene. They'd sweep a scene or something. I would say like what the next thing could be. And Lauren's like, that's hilarious. And then she's like, you need to be up there. And I was like, what if I just ran up there? And then they were like, well, we can't. It's improv. So I guess we're just going to go with it. And then they just had to encompass me in their scene. We were really funny.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that. That's rude. But anyways, there's also a couple people, and I like everybody in your group. There's a couple people that I in particular, besides you, obviously, that I think are so funny. So any chance I get to see you guys perform, I just think it's fun when you lock in on performers that you're like, that's my humor.
Right?
And like everything they do, you're like, yep.
It's, again, I feel so spoiled being around everybody because I just laugh.
Yeah.
And it's just so fun to laugh.
Something I also love in improv, which like obviously the goal is not to like for something to like end abruptly or like not go exactly how it should have. But for some reason, I think it's really funny when people make a joke out of something happening on set. Okay, so the group before you.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know why this made me laugh really hard.
Because I didn't get to see it.
They were pretty funny, but something happened where they were, and I don't know what this is called, but two people are in a scene and somebody must have had an idea to interact with only one of the person
a
scene,
tag.
and they pulled them out. But it was really funny because the person that stayed in the scene was still talking to them. They got pulled out and then they were just like, well, bye, Janine. And I don't know why, but that was so funny because I was like, I love the acknowledgement of it.
Yeah.
It makes it really funny.
I love that too.
It was so witty and it was like quick too. They just stopped and were like, well, bye, Janine.
I love that. That's so good.
And then just started interacting with the person that tabbed them out. It was really good.
So fun.
Yeah, it's fascinating. It's wild to think everyone up there, you're just thinking on your feet. It was funny. Somebody said something to you after, like, okay, so do you like have things planned out before and stuff? And it's like, no, it's improv.
Nope,
nothing. You just show up. Everybody brings their experiences that are like subconsciously living there. I'm sure it's just going to come out.
We did have goals. Like all of us would share, like, what's something you want to happen while we're performing. And mine was to get ugly. But then I did a scene all about being hot. All the hot people at Hot People School.
Yep.
And then one of my team members wanted to go out into the audience, and they did accomplish
it was really
that.
Funny.
And it got the biggest laugh, and it was amazing. And
that's one of my favorite people that's in your group. Everything they do, I always think is funny. They have really good physical embodiment of humor too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I like that.
Well, hopefully we get a slot. If we don't, we're still going to be performing around town. So
that's right.
Our Instagram, angels_no_wings. And we'll also share anytime we have shows on the My Emotional Support Besties page as well. So if you want to come and see a show, keep an eye out.
You should. Also, I don't know who the man was that was announcing last night, but he was hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I liked him a lot. Okay, there is something that you didn't do that I asked you to do last night, but I want us to talk about it now, which is that
I know.
At some point yesterday, I don't remember even what it brought it up, but we started talking about Pangea.
God bless.
If you don't know what Pangea is, it's the fact that like 30 million years ago, we were all of the continents basically were combined into one like C-shaped continent, and they called it Pangea.
Also, if you don't know what Pangea is, did you not take 5th grade social studies?
Correct. But we were talking about...
Sorry, I didn't mean to be judgmental. I'm sorry.
It's a good reminder for people. Refresh up on these things, you know? Learning can be fun in our adult years, too. It's fun to lean
maybe
in.
I actually did mean to be judgmental.
That's okay. Sometimes people need to be checked, you know? So Pangea, if you need to look that up, you can pause now and look into that. But we were looking at we basically just were riffing on the fact of like what the world would be like if we were still in Pangea, and definitely over romanticizing it. That's for certain. But the thing is, I'm still not convinced that it could be a better life.
You know, we were envisioning what would a world be if Pangea was still our current reality, and we are also envisioning a world where Apple products didn't take off, but the Zune did.
Yeah, if you don't remember what a Zune is, honestly, when I was looking at it today, I was like, shit, this was pretty advanced because
Yeah.
it came out in 2006 and it basically was what an iPhone, very early on iPhone kind of almost looked like. There was a lot of options and apparently something.
I didn't like it.
I freaked out when I saw this. Okay, it was supposed to it was talking basically about like wireless connection apps basically. So they were ahead of their time. Guess what they called the wireless connections? Squirting.
Why?
Who picked that?
Why?
Squirting? I hate that.
Okay, what if we lived in a world where the term Bluetooth wasn't a thing, but squirting was the term used for connecting your device?
I'm trying to squirt.
Hold on. I would love some music playing. Could we squirt the stereo?
Mhm.
I want Spotify playing. Could you squirt the Spotify?
Hey, I was really trying to teach my kids about Pangea. Do you think you could go ahead and squirt up that podcast I showed you about Pangea?
Hey, can you squirt
Horrifying.
your screen to the TV? I want to watch the YouTube video that you're watching.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I wanted to show everybody a picture of Ruby. Could you go ahead and do some squirting and get it up on the TV? Thanks.
My phone is
That's
squirted to my
crazy.
car.
That is craziness. Anyways, yeah, we were trying to envision a world in which Zune really took off in the mid 2000s, and what a world would look like. And something tells me that if we were still living in Pangea, the Zune would be superior.
Yeah, 100%.
And I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but we don't need to know. And
Nah.
it's fun to think about. So all of you that were Zune users, owners,
Oh.
shout out to you.
Yeah, and I think that Zune users were early adopters. So I think that the Venn diagram between Zune users and crypto investors is a circle.
Mm-hmm.
Please pop off in the comments if that's correct. Actually, I don't need to know.
Fair. Zune.
Speaking of which, things we don't need to know. Tori, you got a list of questions?
I do. I've been thinking some things.
These are questions we don't need to know the answer, except for if you have it, please
We'd
sound
love
off
to know
in
from
the
you.
comments. We're trying not to use AI or Google to ask and answer random things that pop up into our head and not take up that space, because guess what? Space is limited up there in my brain, in her brain as well.
Yep.
So Tori has some questions that came up for her this week.
And, you know, we're trying to normalize mystery.
We're trying to normalize. We don't need to know.
Yep. Okay, my first question. When did dentistry become a thing?
And when did they realize that your teeth bones were different than other bones? Why don't
Yeah.
why
And
don't
that
I have to
they-
brush my eyeballs?
Yes. And the fact that they were connected to so many diseases like cardiovascular disease, all these kind of things.
Yeah.
How did they figure it
Like,
out?
How they
And
know that
something
that was
tells
the
me-
plaque?
Also, you know, it's crazy to think that it definitely was within the last 100 years, which is freaking crazy.
I don't know because I think there actually I do know this.
Oh.
There is this stick that no, I'm being for real, that people would chew and it took care of their teeth.
Wow.
And I think some countries still use these.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we also don't need to know.
I also would like to know, I guess I didn't write this down, but this brought up another question, which was how many teeth did the average person die with in the 1800s? Like still in their mouth. Okay.
You know, advice that I received from my grandmother and my father is probably listening right now and he probably knows what it is. You're only born with one set of adult teeth. Well, are you born with them? Sure. But
Yep.
you only have those, so take care of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's the advice that my Grammy said. Take care of your teeth.
Yes. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who invented speed bumps?
Somebody smart.
Want to know more about that?
Okay.
So if you know, let us know. Do people have acne before processed foods?
Whoa. That's like one of those things where like olden time photos, like
Yeah, I don't know
You
if
don't
they had
see the
acne.
acne.
Because I know it was because of like oil, but there's got to be some correlation to our diets. Obviously, we already know that can be tied like dairy and stuff. And I'm like, I wonder if it was like it's like processed dairy.
But it's also linked to hormones.
Mm-hmm.
So there
But
had to
also
have been.
hormones can be impacted by your diet. So were their hormones more regulated? I don't know.
And I'm not going to.
Yep. And then the last question I have for you is a really it's a big one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do humans have anal glands?
Oh, yeah. This was something we were curious about because corduroys need to be expressed.
Yeah, I was rank up in here. And then I thought, is that a thing that humans have to do? Is that a thing that's happening to us? Are we secreting things?
I do know that for dachshunds and long-backed dogs, it is more likely that they have a problem with their anal glands because their bodies can't get in the full shape to poop.
Oh, to bear
down. So that's why I believe corduroy has the issue. I don't know. Maybe when us humans are pooping, we're bearing down enough and we're expressing our anal glands if we had said anal glands. But if we don't, we don't.
But that's one in particular I really would love an answer to, so sound off.
Yeah.
In the comments if
Are
you
there
got it.
any vets or wait, no, we would need doctors because we're not animals.
Are there any human
Well,
vets?
wait, we are animals though, right?
Yeah, are there any vets that study Homo sapiens exclusively? Thanks.
So
Sound
doctors?
Sound off in the comments. We also would love anyone who's studying Homo erectus, which would be the species before us.
No, we're Homo sapiens.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question.
Hmm.
When do we know we're changing
Oh, yeah.
from Homo sapien to Homo next thing?
Yeah, we talked about it. And what have they already picked the name for that?
Have they picked the next name and do they already see what those traits are? To me, I think one of them is going to be this. The indent in your... Do you have that? Hold up your finger. No, you don't really. It's the indent from holding your phone.
Okay. I hate that.
Like, I wonder what the things are our bodies are adapting and changing and how long until we're the next Homo. I don't know. Because right now we're Homo
I don't know.
sapien. I think we're going to be Homo
Dupian.
Okay.
Welcome, Homo Dupian.
Okay, my question is,
It's a good one.
who's Joanne? Why she got a whole store that's now bankrupt. But who is Joanne? Is it one woman named Joanne who had fabrics?
Or is it like the Joannes and there's like a lot of them?
Yeah, like a group of Joannes
Mhm.
gathered?
Is that what you call a herd of Joannes?
Or were they like a herd of fabric is called a Joanne? You know?
So much left
I don't
to
know.
imagination.
And then that also what behooves me, who's Michael? And why is it his?
And also, how come they got to shut down the female store, but they're keeping the male one open?
Ah! Huh? The patriarchy
Fucking
prevails.
classic. Fucking classic.
Even in the fabric and craft industry, the patriarchy prevails.
It's big fabric for you. Classic big fabric.
Classic big fabric.
Disgusting.
Well, again, I don't need to know, but if you have the answers,
If you know Joanne personally, please let us know.
yeah, if you know Joanne or Michael, and are they married?
Maybe they got divorced.
Oh, you know what? That's probably heteronormativity.
It is.
Just because it's a man and a woman.
Oh, I know women that are named Michael.
I've never met a female Michael.
Isn't that fun? Yeah. I've met two.
What? Do they go by
Yeah.
Mike?
No, just Michael.
Fascinating. I don't
know.
know a male Joanne.
I don't either, but what I was going to say is that it could have been a it could have been a lesbian couple.
Uh-huh.
They loved to craft together.
Mm.
Okay, it was their passion project. And then they separated and it became Joanne's and Michael's.
I think it was a lovers to enemy situation.
Oh, Jesus. I hate when it goes in reverse.
Oh my. Well, if you know any of the answers, you may sound off in the comments, but I actually have a game for us, and that's going to be the next thing we do here. Okay, are you ready for our game?
Yes.
This game is called Say it backwards to hear what it means.
Oh.
I am going to have Tori plug her ears. I'm going to say something into this recording device called my cell phone. Then I'm going to play it in reverse. She's going to have to
Reverse.
say it for me and see what I actually said. Does that make sense?
Okay, so you're going to play it for me after you have it. So you're going to record it. It's going to flip it.
Yeah. This is flip it and reverse it.
Yeah, and then I have to guess what the forwards way of the sentence was that you said.
You had to say it, and then I'll play it, and you can hear what it was I said. You'll guess, and then I'll play it.
Perfect.
Okay. So, you got to plug your ears. We don't have any high-tech solution for that right now. Can you hear me? Okay. I'm going to say, flip it and reverse it. Okay, ready? Hello?
I'm ready.
Did you hear me?
Nope.
Okay. So here is what you are going to say. You would need to hear it again.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to remember how to say this.
I think it's going to be multiple.
You got to try to say it.
A
Do you want it one more time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Surfer muffin.
Okay, ready? You have to say it.
Surfer muffin.
Okay, do you have any guesses?
No.
Well, here we go. Oh, I'm sorry. I clicked the wrong button. She got it wrong. It was flip it and reverse it.
Okay, you know what's funny is I thought maybe that's what it was, and I go, no.
Okay, now you do it. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to record,
Mm-hmm.
and then when I'm ready, you're going to do that. And
Okay.
just push away. Okay.
Do you have anal glands? Okay. Did you hear me? Ruby is eagerly awaiting. Okay.
Snail on your face.
Okay, play it again.
Snail on your face.
Snails on my face.
Okay.
Wait, one more time.
Snail on your face.
Snake on my face.
This is anything like what I said. This is crazy.
Snake on my face. Wait, I need it one more time.
Snail on your face.
Okay, I'm ready to record it. I have no idea what it is.
That is the fastest. Okay. Ready?
Uh-huh. Snap if it says. I don't think I did it.
Yes, this is match.
Is it close?
Nope.
What?
Yes, this is match.
It sounds like we're speaking foreign languages.
What did you say?
Do I have anal glands?
Okay, so I think that maybe we shouldn't plug our ears, and I think we should just try it because this is much harder than I thought.
Yes.
Okay, I'll try something. I'll say, Princess Ruby. Okay, so this is what you're going to try to say.
Ear snap derp.
Okay, ready?
Hebrew Sessner.
Hebrew Snef.
Yeah.
Should I try? Hebrew Snef. Okay, ready?
Uh-huh.
Princess Ruby.
Oh my gosh, guys.
That was close.
Princess Ruby.
It sounds like I just have like food in my mouth.
Correct.
Okay, you do one.
Okay. Who are you, Joanne?
Nej, was du jag? Nej, was du jag?
There's no boyfriend.
That's so good.
There's no boyfriend.
Med boyfriend.
Wait, what?
Sure, that over, Joanne.
Wait, what?
Med boyfriend.
I swear you did it so well. I'm so.
I thought so too. This is harder.
Can I
than
try
it
it
looks.
again?
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm just gonna say like something simple, like I love you.
Ôi vào lạ. Ôi vào lạ.
Love, love, love.
Vào vào vào.
Why
So
isn't
blah,
it?
blah.
Why isn't it working? I'm so.
Shoo, blah, blah.
Wait. No, that's okay. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time. Okay. Maybe I just say, hello.
Wow.
Well.
Hello.
Oh my gosh.
Hello.
That's so scary. Wait.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh my gosh. You try doing hello. You say it. Say hello and do it in reverse.
Hello.
Well.
You really gotta get that.
Well.
But it's like well.
Okay. Hello.
Wait.
Wait, am I supposed to be saying it in reverse? I'm saying it in reverse, and we're seeing if we can get it the opposite way. I thought I was supposed to just say
No.
hello and see what it sounded like.
Yeah, to get it so then you could record it reverse.
Oh.
But what I was saying was at the end it was like blah, blah.
Yeah.
So then it goes.
Well.
Was that just me right
No,
now?
that was me.
Oh.
Well.
Whoa. Ah.
That's good.
Hello.
Hello.
Play it again.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. I love it.
Wait,
Hello.
how do we save that?
Also, it's like a question mark at the end, kind of. Hello.
Can we save that? Yes, save. Share recorded. I'm gonna text it to you.
Hello. That's my new ringtone.
I want to try another thing.
I want that to be my voicemail. When someone leaves voicemail, I'll just go, hello.
Okay, I'm going to try this. This is going to be a hard one. Okay, ready?
Okay.
My emotional support besties.
Oh, God. You got this.
See, tap rope was on show man.
It's
I'm
another
never
language.
going to get this.
See, tap rope was on show man.
That was awful.
Sounds like you're learning Dutch.
That was so bad. I'm scared.
My mother's face for sashies.
I was close. I got
That was
my
actually,
emotional.
like, I would be able to figure out that's probably what it said.
I got my emotional for sure.
yeah.
For sure. What about podcast?
Sigh, no.
It's like an alien's intervening.
Sigh, no.
I hope.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I just want to do hello again.
'Kay.
And then we can just, unless there's another word you want to do.
Nope, I
Okay,
loved the
I just
hello.
want to try hello again.
Oh, no, I got one.
Okay. Hello.
Well,
Well.
hello.
Hello.
That sounds like I'm speaking in parcel tongue.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. You're a
Wait,
gremlin.
this is such a good way. Like, what if? Oh, shoot. Oh, no.
What?
I shared recorded. I need to share reversed. Maybe we can reverse something that we recorded, though. Because that's just
Yeah.
going to be you saying hello.
Hello.
Let's see. Oh, saved file. Oh, okay.
Well, we
What?
have it on our podcast.
Thank God.
Thank God
Okay,
we do
what's the one you got to do?
I'm going to be a 2-year-old. Poop.
Whip,
Whip.
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 Boom.
Blub.
I'm gonna try that one.
It's fun.
Oh my gosh.
Blub.
Oops. Poop. Whoop. What?
Foo. Foo.
I'm so bad at this.
It sounds
Wow.
like it really truly sounds like we're trying to learn like a Nordic language.
It seems like scary. Like I'm a little worried about it.
I think that we could probably use some of those recordings to make a really freaky horror film.
Yeah, I agree. Also,
Imagine a creature just like, hello.
hello. Hello. I feel like this would be a really good tool if you needed to come up with like a character development. You do that,
Yes.
and then after it says it the right way, you go, okay, who is this? And then
Is
you
it Joanne?
Is Joanne?
Michael? I love it.
Joanne?
Hello.
Wow. My stomach just went.
I'm hungry. Good thing I
wait.
brought up Uncrustables.
Okay, one thing I do want to try that I didn't try is I want to see if I could just make up a sound and see if it's something backwards. Like, what if I
A
was
word?
like, La chou- It was sort of.
Maybe another language.
Okay, maybe like. Oh, hold on. Papillon taps. Why did it sound like Michael's? A little.
It sounded like you said papusa. Oh yeah, my papusa is what I heard.
Joanne's.
Snailwish.
How is that Joanne's backwards?
Snow lap.
Snailwish.
Snailwish.
Snowish.
Showers.
Joanne.
Hey, Joanne.
Joanne.
Go on down another chance. And Tasmania. Giants.
We have in Joanne's. You do Michael's.
Michael's.
Slocum.
Why was there like
Slocum.
Slocum.
it's like this Slocum.
Slocum.
Michaels. Michaels.
Oh my
Oh my god, I perfected it.
You're like really good at this.
Michaels.
Whoa. That's crazy. Shit, hit it
Catch me
again.
out here speaking Marcel tongue.
Michaels.
It's just so funny because it sounds like every time we have an accent.
You're like, Michaels.
Michaels.
We gotta go to Michaels.
Hello, Michaels. I'm Michael Caine.
What
Doing
was
this in reverse with my voice is just Michael Caine.
what was Joanne's again when I did it? It was like Joanne's.
Yeah, Joanne's.
Joanne's.
Yeah, come on down to Joanne's.
I think we're gonna play with this a lot after we stop recording.
Michaels.
Hello.
Oh my god. Well,
Woo. On that note,
I think that's all we have for you guys today.
wait.
I think that's all we have for you guys today. But we'll be back next week, as always.
Thanks for flipping it over and reversing it.
We do need to let you know, though, something special about next week.
Oh my god.
It's a big deal, guys. Next week is episode 50. It is also our season finale. Season 1 of My Emotional Support Besties podcast is coming to an end. Don't worry, though. Don't worry. That's just season 1, baby. Because it will be 1 whole year of My Emotional Support Besties. Can you believe that? 1 whole year
Uno años.
of us here. That's correct. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be a special episode. And we're going to take 1 week off after that.
Yep. To refresh. So
To
we're coming at
refresh.
you live for season
Reflect.
2. Yep.
Coming back for season 2, baby. Season 2. Season 2.
Season 2.
Season's greetings.
Maybe that's our song for season 2. Season 2.
Hoo, 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 hoo.
Yep. And on that note, I want you to like. I want you to share. I want you to subscribe. I want you to comment.
I want you to do a barrel roll.
Oh, I want you to do a somersault in honor of Ruby to this week. And also, it'll make you feel like a little child, and it'll be fun for everyone. So on that, I'd like to say something to every single one of you.
Bye.
Love you.